Hey, what's up everyone? In today's video, we will be opening up the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Legendary Decks 5D'S. And I'm going to carefully open this because this packaging looks really cool. And that was easier than I thought to open. So we'll pull out the 3 decks and not damage the promo cards. I didn't even know there was like a promo card package in this. I've heard a little bit about this product, but not a lot, so I'm not really sure what to expect. So here's the 3 decks. And then we'll open up the promo pack here. If the plastic wants to open. So in the promo pack, we have a Chibi Stardust Dragon, which looks pretty cool. A Chibi Black Rose Dragon, which again looks pretty cool. Then we got Black Winged Dragon Chibi, again cool. And then we got a Yusei token, a Akiza token, and then a Crow token, and they were also all Chibi art. And now we'll get into this deck. I'm not really sure which deck is which character or not. There it is. Have the little tab thing right there to help you open them up. And out of this deck we have Miracle Fertilizer, Black Garden, Basil Rose Shoot. So I'm assuming this is the Akiza deck. Then we have Blooming of the Darkest Rose, Empress of Blossoms. I'm not sure how to say that first word. Then we have Lone Fire Blossom times 3. It's one of those type of decks I see. Then we have Witch of the Black Rose, Spore, Rose Lover, Blue Rose Dragon, Ghost Ogre, and Snow Rabbit times 2. Then we have Red Rose Dragon times 3, White Rose Dragon, I'm assuming times 2 or 3. It's times 3. Then we have Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood, Rose Princess, Rose Girl, Rocks Rose Dragon times 3, Rudy Rose Witch, or Ruddy or Rudy, I'm not sure how you're supposed to say that, Rose Witch times 3. Then we have Molcharmy Meows, or Mules, I'm not sure how to say that, but happy to have a Molcharmy card finally that isn't only on Master Duel. We got Monster Reborn, Terraforming, another Miracle Fertilizer, another Black Garden, Fragrant Storm, Thorn of Malice, Frozen Rose, White Rose. I'm not even going to try and say that. Another Basil Rose Shoot, Infinite Impermanence, times 2. Then we have a normal looking Black Rose Dragon, Splendid Rose, Black Rose Moonlight Dragon, Garden Rose Maiden, Cross Rose Dragon. Wasn't expecting Link monsters to be in here. Times 2. And then Ruddy Rose Dragon. Again, I'm not really sure how you're supposed to say that. Times 2. And then the last card in the Akiza deck is Garden Rose Flora. That was a pretty interesting deck altogether. But now we'll get into the Blackwing deck, and of course this is Crows. This is a deck that I've always kind of wanted to build, but there's so many different Blackwings, and I'm not sure which ones are good and which ones are bad out of all of them, so I just never really built the deck. But I've always thought it was cool. So we're starting off with the holographics. I'm assuming this one is very holographic. And Blackwing Vayu, the emblem of honor. Icarus attack. Blackbird close. Blackwing Armor Master. Blackwing Nuthung the Starlight. Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind. Boro the Spear. I'm just gonna stop saying Blackwing because I know all these monsters will probably be Blackwings. As I say that, it's Droll and Mockbird times 2. And then Chris the Crack of Dawn. Sharnga the Waning Moon. Orochi the Swall. Harmattan the Dust. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring times 2. Samoon the Poison Wind times 3. That must be a good one if they're putting it at 3. But like I said, I have no idea which Blackwings are good or not. Then we have Ghost Mourner and Moonlight Chill. Vada, the Emblem of Wandering times 3. Shamal, the Sandstorm times 3. Chinook, the Snowblast times 3. Did they add new Blackwings for this deck, or just new Blackwings in this product in general? I haven't seen some of these Blackwings before. Then we have Sudri, the Phantom Glimmer times 3. Then we got Molcharmy Fuwalos. I hope I said that right, but again, it's just cool to get the Molcharmies now. They were way too expensive for me to even want to buy them, so I'm happy they're in this product, and I can see why people are probably buying 3 of these. Then we got Mystical Space Typhoon, Book of Moon, excuse me, Black Whirlwind times 2. I'm surprised that's not times 3 since this is one of the best Blackwing cards. Then we got Forbidden Chalice, Called by the Grave, Black Feather Whirlwind. Maybe this card is better then, but then they only give you 2 of it also. I'm assuming this might be an upgrade of just Black Whirlwind since it kind of has the same name. I don't know though. Delta Crow Anti-Reverse. Blackwing Quinn Shadow. Then into the extra deck cards, we got Blackwing Armed Wing. Silverwind the Ascendant. Blackwing Dragon. Blackwing Full Armor Master, Full Armor Master. Blackwinged Assault Dragon times 2. And then Boristorm, the Wicked Wind. And that's all for Crow's Blackwing deck. And now I'm assuming this is Yusei's deck. And this should be interesting because his deck in the show always just seemed like a bunch of random cards thrown together. But we have Full Speed Warrior, Scrap Synchron, Synchro Fellowship, Junk Warrior Extreme, Scrap Warrior, then Anchor Bolt Hedgehog, Crossroad Sonic Chick, One Way Synchro, Junk Synchron, Wheel Synchron, Stardust Synchron times 3, Revolution Synchron, Satellite Synchron. If they're all gonna be synchron at the end, I'm just gonna start saying the first word. So we have Assault, Jet, Junk Converter times 3, Doppel Warrior, Effect Valier, Effect Veiler. I don't know why I can't say that word all of a sudden. ×2. Another Ash Blossom. Then we have the third Molcharmy Perulia. On your mark, get set, duel. ×2. And we got Tuning. ×3, but this is an alternate art. This looks way better than this artwork. Or, I don't know if you can see that, so I'll hold them like that. This artwork is way better than the original. Duelist Genesis, Synchro Rumble, Classic Clashing Souls, Scrap Fist, 1-for-1, Scrapyard, Called by the Grave, Crossout Designator, Forbidden Droplet, Synchro Zone, Infinite Impermanence. Then is this the alternate art of Junk Warrior? Have I been missing some alt arts? Because a lot of the artworks in this product are really cool. Junk Speeder, Stardust Dragon, a Cell Synchro Stardust Dragon, Formula Synchron, Stardust Warrior, Shooting Star Dragon, Crimson Dragon. Oh, and that's the last card. So hope you guys enjoyed this opening, and overall this was a really cool product, and I'm glad I was able to find it right away. I know there was a lot of delays with this set, but I was able to find this on Black Friday, and really glad I did because this was really cool. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time.